So far, ENCE are doing quite a good job to hold on to that B-bomb, onto that A-bomb side. dycha is gonna find the first Mo with the refrag, and now Hades needs to come and play. Good for one, goes for the second, not quite able to connect, but the kills are going in favor of his teammates, as now it's Mo and AdreN both tagged and left in the 2 versus 3. Make that a 1v3 for AdreN, and this should be just done for.
And yeah, definitely done for. You know, so much money in the bank. He's not upgrading, I suppose. That's how the rich stay rich. Look at that, though. It doesn't even lock K23 in towards long. Though going to be called into action here. Turns away, though. And neaLaN will eventually trade out his teammate, though. But Snappi locking off the exits. So K23, they're locked in now. They have to commit to somewhere. Go back, go forward. Pick your poison. But you don't want to peek into this up of Hades. Or maybe you do. Maybe I'm lying to you. 3 versus 3, and dycha now waiting for the assistance of his teammates to arrive.
Oh, Spinx finding the dink, not quite the kill though. Snappi trying to assist his teammate dycha. Really heavy rock, but he's gonna be able to find the first, switching up to the deagle. They need to get rid of him, but Snappi goes for the white peak from short, taking down neaLaN, and now the 1 versus 1 fame against dycha. He's just gonna tap the bomb, trying to bait out a peak. Oh, does he realize? dycha's already made his way onto the side. That's a crucial kill to find.
Get it down to a 1v1. Let's see if they can make ENCE sweat a little bit here with the deagles.
Okay, that's made him sweat. Snappi going down now. Doto will get tested from the deagles. Needs to be careful, and he's traded 1 for 1. Missed shot from Hades. Switches to the pistol, and he's gonna fall as well. And now the deagles are looking dangerous. Now dycha, he needs to step up and save the round for his team. And we see a lot of these teams actually managing to win their first rounds with the low buys. And once again, that's going to happen. The half buy only. And Spinx is left in the 1 versus 3. This should be just impossible for him. ENCE, they crumble. They crumble in the round that they shouldn't be. And once again, we see how sharp these players can be with the pistols. But okay, wait a second. Spinx is going to find a double. And still, he has the defuse kit to work with. neaLaN only with the desert deagle. But Spinx doesn't check for it. No, he doesn't. And no, nearly lands down.
Good, but they have to beat off nothing. Norbert making his way out and finds the double entry.
That's the second time that the timing just ruins it for the side of ENCE. It's pretty much the same that happened over towards long. I think it was dycha, right? Who was waiting for a flash or
be delighted with that, of course, and as well, keeping all the players alive is a huge bonus. But it's not a bit of an execute. Snappi getting close to the smokes here. He might be rewarded a little bit of damage, but fame will win that fight. Ollie's making it difficult for dycha. He will get 1 and a lot of damage onto fame now as well. So you see Spinx, he has recovered that FAMAS being stuck. Norbert spots him, and well, he'll rip his head off. Doto and making his way back. He won't spot him. Oh, he actually just does. Oh, that's just so unlucky. Still though, one kill there. And he will in 1 event.
Yeah, at this point you build up enough money for K23 to not be too sad about losing 2 or 3 players. The bank is looking absolutely...
Sometimes that's the way it goes, you know. It almost works out, but not really. Doto spam through the smoke, taking AdreN down now. dycha knocking it down with the FAMAS. Doto continuing to spray through this.
From side, but 3 fighting for long. I really can't imagine that. K23 were ready for that one. Norbert is going to find one.
Kill, die before time ends. Of course, you spoke about the money being fantastic. Yeah. Well, now ENCE will win that. And see how K23 are going to combat it.
Oh, that's a really ballsy peek from Hades. For Thanos control as Norbert, he's holding from the other. Are they going to be ready for it? Ooh, okay.
Even the kill though there, he's behind this one, won't be able to do so. K23 explode up onto the site, the op has fallen. Snappi boosted over the smoke, and fame's completely ready for it. He rips Snappi's head off. Now it's Spinx and Doto. And well, the money, it's not too good on each of those players. Doto looks to be recovering that op and trying back. I don't think K23 win that round.
Yeah. You know, the thing is that you give them a lot of openings, but this one This
at all. He's going to see the smokes. He needs to just drop his util and try and delay for his mates to make their way forward. Doto gets one kill out towards mid and now makes his way towards DT to A. We see a one-way being played here for by dycha, but it's going to be found because it plays around the back of the smoke. AdreN takes him down. K23, 30 seconds to get up onto the site, but Doto drops the bomb, and now it just makes it awkward. He backs away. Norbert on a flank. Let's see what he can do.
Oh, and that's a really crucial second kill there from Norbert. Although Doto towards Ram, good for the first, runs out of ammo. They know that Fame is all alone towards the back of the side. Norbert is going to fall as well, and now Fame will have to clutch, and Doto is going to finish it off with the 4K for himself, 1 for Snappi, but that round, it's all on Doto, and ENCE managed to make it 6, but what an effort from Norbert that was.
Yeah, I mean, that double he found, he needed to try and bide his time and try and of the site player. So now, another full bite from both sides, and dycha now with one of the ops, dropping Mo early on. K23 left scrambling to try and get back this man disadvantage.
And that's, I think, one of the first rounds where we actually see ENCE get the man advantage in the beginning. So now they will be able to play on the back of that. And dycha, he continues to find Twistzz, even goes for the third. That's fun for them.
So difficult kneeling, clearing out that corner, and I love that for Spinx. A lot of players would have got close to that smoke and tried to play around it. Spinx, he just played a little bit further back, and it worked out in his favor. dycha misses a shot finally. We're trying to put up a little bit of a fight, but dycha, he misses.
He doesn't want to get caught on timing. He's going to spot him there. DH, he needs to get at least one. He's going to be able to do it, but no! neaLaN. And is that a save? I feel like this might be the save. The bomb will go down. You don't want to go for a retake like that with a double up, so...
Round for them. That's going to build up their economy massively. dycha and Hades at least holding on to the double off Doto with the AK rounds that we do see just go the way of the deagles. It's absolutely ridiculous. It just brings that interesting aspect to CS. As K23, they explode up short, and once again, ENCE, they're not winning any opening duels. Hades pulls one back, but K23, they have the A site, and well, the bomb can go down for short, no problems at all. And once again, ENCE, they're left kind of scratching their heads. I don't think they're going to go for this, or dycha are going to be found anytime soon.
Yeah, this is when these rounds start to hurt, because if you're ENCE, you realize that this might have been really dominant for your side, and when you start losing rounds in the end, now you're allowing them to get so close. And this should have been 9-6 in the worst.
The biggest chance they need to take this map away. Of course, we say have arrows do. It's looking good for K23 as they try and mount a comeback. Trade coming into start us off. dycha taking a little bit more damage, but AdreN now lurks his way up short and he drops Hades. So that's one of the ops out of the round. dycha still wielding his. He's getting in towards lower tunnels and will at least get rid of that threat for the moment. So it's a 3v3, and it looks like we will be holding Norbert behind the box here, waiting for the flash over. Will dodge and needs to get this first kill. Will do so. Spinx is now the last man alive as neaLaN locks down the doors, and Mo will finish it off.
The distance, but let's see. The middle play is going to come through. Mo takes a dycha. He's going to get a kill as well. Norbert with one. Hades finally taking one back, and now they can slow down. Still, the bump is going towards short, looking for a peek. Snappi not allowed to even go towards short from his opponents. neaLaN is going to take him down. They will be given the chance to go for a bomb plant, but the 2 versus 4 doesn't look like a big possibility.
Doesn't, but that P250 can pack a little bit of a punch, and Hades on a USP finds neaLaN, and another player towards up at his Fame. You will take him down. It's a matter of time before Mo peeks out now from long, and Doto, he has too many angles to cover. Quite simply put as that. K23 will win the pistol. They'll open up a 2-round lead. The bomb plant is gonna
doesn't have money to go for a gun. He's gonna downgrade himself to a pistol, and he does in this round. But Hades is gonna find the opening, and that's exactly what they needed. He's gonna double up, and that's really crucial. Now this round is over just like that with this double kill from Hades, leading the charge with the AK. And you know, even if K23 want to go for it, they're not going to be given a chance. And Spinx, he's going to hear that. He realizes there's a player coming in from behind him. And surely there's no way that they allow AdreN to save his MP9. K23 struggled.
Absolutely no fear in him. Well, the shots that he hit just opens up that A site. And he loses this round. ENCE will be probably taking the lead one more time. Already though, there's an aggressive play from Fame.
And the MP9 are, so you're gonna have a bit of an advantage, but Moki's gonna land the double tag. That makes the MP9 really dangerous, and Mo is gonna finish off the first. Now neaLaN has the chance to finish off Doto. Dycha is tagged down to 33 as well, so both players really low, and there you have it. This double kill from neaLaN. Norbert with one more.
And Norbert with this all could be a danger. He gets stinked up though, and now he's a little bit afraid to go for the peek. Hades tries to clear out Mo, but we'll get at least one from Goose and ENCE. They're going to be stopped here for the moment. Now the CTs are rotating over. This becomes very difficult, but a lovely double will make it at least possible. They take the site. They will get the bomb down. K23, now they have a decision to make.
Do you even go for the retake at this point? I really feel like you kind of, okay, they cleared out lower. They're going to try to go for it from short and from CT, realizing money is not looking great. But if Doto wins this fight, this should be the save. That's the round over. Yeah, you can try to go for a kill. You can try to do some extra damage. But at this point, you can't even try to play for the round because you don't even have a diffuse kit. But oh, the timing, neaLaN. Oh, this is so smart. He can catch both of them. Oh, he knows where all three are, but oh! The player in CT goes in the smoke. That's so unfortunate for neaLaN. He played it so smart. But in the end, it's going to be a AdreN 1v2, drops towards CT and Snappi. He doesn't realize it, but
already a minute 20 left on the clock, and they've absolutely no util. They have a decoy, but that's not going to stop ENCE from getting onto a site. And what is going to be trying to get onto the site is going to be Spinx. Oh, Snappi, the bomb's dropped. neaLaN waiting for a second here. He will do so. It's all Snappi left on Doto. And well, what can he do here? As he's going to be out towards mid, does a little bit of damage, but Mo will take him down and hold him. And well, it is going to be Fame here as well. He's full white. AdreN is going to be overran. At least Fame gets the first, but he is going to be traded out. Spinx drops neaLaN, and what a round from ENCE. What a decision to go for the force. It works out. What? Hades! Oh! I mean, what can you do if you're Norbert there? It's just a looker. That's
we can't say it. We can't say it. We can't say it while we're casting. We can't.
Nah,
really
definitely not.
What he's thinking in this scenario, but what some pretty good entries, some really impact kills from Hades as well. So every single individual is performing. Can look at that. That's just pure timing. He even doesn't even get him through the door. He just fires a random shot through the smoke, gets the kill. The flash is perfect. Snappi with the entry. And K23 now need to work their way out of a 3v5, but Norbert. Okay, we spoke about the individuals on the ENCE side. Norbert is going to fight back with two. Now, Mo needs to step up, and he's going to fall to Spinx. Norbert, he needs to do it all by himself in this round if he wants his team to have a chance.
Fame is towards B, but he's the complete opposite side of the map. If you're K23 here, I think you saved the M4s if you can. We see Norbert in pit. He needs to try and just, I think it's going to be 2,900, so there's around 3k. Yeah. I mean,
they're going to switch up the pace once again, going for the pass play towards long in the beginning, but that's just a distraction. The plays happen.
It's a counter flash is just making it awkward for ENCE to actually put the bomb down, but they will eventually do it. K23, they have the man advantage, but the retake is going to be difficult.
It is going to be difficult, but ENCE don't actually have any map control. No presence towards CT, no one towards long. They're just strapped towards short and one player towards the back of the side. Spinx, though, is going to find a kill. Hades falling in the meantime. Doto with one, Mo and Norbert with the double. And that's going to leave Doto to his own devices. 1 versus 3. That's not going to work out. AdreN with the final headshot, but that was a really well played round by K23 because, in one sense, yeah, you allow them to get the bomb side, you allow them to go for the plant, but they don't really have it.
For a late take, Snappi try and offer some support, but it's going to be difficult through the smoke. Doe still alive here, gets the first kill, drops a flash as he is going to peek out. Now neaLaN makes his presence known as the pit player will come alive. The damage through the smoke, Snappi, the lucky boy to still be alive. Another stray bullet and he would have gone down. And now is neaLaN going to be ready? No, no way. Snappi takes him down, drops him out of the round. They do have a player in that's going to be Fame, but he looks away at the wrong time. The timing doesn't work out. AdreN has to hold here.
Oh, here's a step, switches to the A. Multi-kill. The first was as crisp as possible, but Spinx quick enough on the double peek and the refrag, and that's a 1 versus 3. That should be just impossible. Mo, we saw you do that one just a couple of rounds ago. It was a 1 versus 2 back then. Now this one is even more important, but surely they don't offer you a chance here. And look at Snappi. Look at how defensive he is. No way that Mo is even considering the Tango. And now Snappi is going to activate, hearing Mo going for the peak. Hades is going to take him down. 16-30 between the teams of K23 and ENCE. ENCE managing to take number 1 by storm. It was a pretty close one on Dust, but in the end they close it out as K23.
4 kills on the pistol. Fame with 2. No, they're locking it down. No bomb plan for Hades, and he's out of the round.
Quick.
If ENCE can actually find the kill. Look at this aggression here already. Oh, dycha is so lucky to be alive there. Tagged down low. Fame drops the Spinx in the meantime. And how has Mo actually gotten out of that scenario? I have absolutely no idea, especially with Snappi on silo. I would have thought he was dead to rights, but he is in the vent and he is still a danger. Gets the shot on doto, won't be able to escape. dycha will take him down. Snappi, they're wrapping in from main. There's a lot of damage. Bomb is dropped in the vent, needs to be recovered, and AdreN is going to lock it down. dycha last alive, 19 HP, gets 1 kill, but still has to find 3 more.
There's them all in the vent. It gives out his plans to go back towards B, and surely he's just not ready for this position. From Norbert. Norbert once again playing.
Any slip-ups here, as it looks like we are going to see an A-pop.
Absolutely, and AdreN is going to take down with a rifle. This should be just over for ENCE at this point. Only 3 pistols left. At this point, the name of the game is damage. Spinx is gonna find 1. The bomb even manages to drop down the fences. Spinx is gonna double up and double down. And he's gonna even drop down. No refrag potential Norbert, though, once again. Back towards that bomb side, but they're gonna hear him and they're gonna catch him off guard. No. Spinx on the 3K with the deagle and doto. He's gonna let him pass. Oh, that round is just in the bin for K23. Mo, do you even get knifed? I feel like you do. No, you don't. He just wanted to line him up, and Fame, he's left in the 1v3, you know, that's the caster's curse once again. I can't really say that the round is over because Spinx goes absolutely huge, finds the triple with the deagle, and even though Fame is going to be able to find some damage in the end, this round should be just completely done and dusted.
Oh, even a headshot. Not going to be risking anything of the likes. He's going to wait for the smokes. He's going to wait for his mate. AdreN now. He's going to peek up. Finds the first, but Snappi will at least trade. So,
right? Because apparently you think that ENCE will be trying to avoid range fights against the pistols, and that's the reason that they will probably go for outside and the B-bomb side, not quite for the lobby A play. So that's the reason you stack so many players down towards B, trying to play it smart. But, you know, ENCE, they've outsmarted you, and
so you won't have to go for the complete investment already. Carefully he doesn't go down. Bomb will go up. We see no presence towards outside. They're going to explode out towards A. Spinx going to try and get the end. Claim to get 1 before he goes down the A side. Holding though, and it's neaLaN with a triple to lock it down. And
one is to get up to double digits, but so far things are looking really interesting. They're kind of making ENCE work for their money, and we can see Mo finding the opening once again. ENCE, they just seem like they have a really good position in the server against him.
dycha able to find the kill, as now he will at least trade it back. We see the aggression here. Spinx Norbert, and now Hades was alive. He pushes it, nearly finds the double neaLaN at half HP. The op dropped down toward. And I mean, it's hard to split these, but I'm gonna be given the advantage. Yeah, he needs to be as dangerous as possible. AdreN peeks out, catches Hades unaware, and they lose a man. And Norbert nearly caught out. He's hold, and AdreN peeks out after reloading. Snappi's found a double. He's dropping off on Mo now. Doto peeks out and gets 1. Fame trades it back. He can smoke off at least one of the entrances on the ramp. You see Snappi moving out, and he's found a third, a hat-trick of kills. And well, he'll be looking for some more now. neaLaN in 1v2. At least finds the first. He's no idea where Spinx is. 13 seconds. And Spinx won't. ENCE are coming up to them. Oh, we see already Snappi just going to jump around towards the blue box. He drops the op from well, they only have the Norbert AWP left to find
What
Fame.
did this guy eat before this map?
I don't know. He's just WKing everyone. He's just running and gunning. He's not afraid of mobile turret right now, as he is just destroying absolutely every K23 player. Norbert will at least pull one back. He will finally end Snappi's reign of terror, and neaLaN drops Spinx. Bomb will go down, and Norbert and neaLaN now, they look to...
ENCE actually being really clinical, and you know, I like the fact that they switch things up a lot. Like, you haven't, I feel like we haven't really seen 3 rounds in the ring.
He needs to try and stay alive. He needs to be a little bit higher HP to do so. As you can see, Dia going for the rapid AdreN gets the first. Mo dropping Hades now in the meantime, and now will come alive with that up. He hasn't had...
Onto the side, only 15 seconds, now make it 10. Spinx needs to find a kill, and he's going to be able to do it now. Do they check for the vent player? There they go, the refrag is there, but Doto, he's not going to be anticipating the player towards lobby to be so close. He should go down any moment now to Mo, and there you have it. They find the bomb plant though, and the 2k, which they're not going to be too unhappy with, but nonetheless, K23, they're going to win their 6th.
So now, surely, Go has heard him. He is going to drop that smoke. He's going to drop it. Last, try and make their way outdoor. Mo will hit that no-scope. One goal to the AK. The 2 pairs for it. But Mo's going to triple. Maybe even a 4th as well. Mo mows them down. Smoke AdreN. He's got his way towards Mustang, which if Hades wants out, he's definitely not going to be expecting. Maybe not. Hades is clued in. Finds the kill.
He knows the other is down.
He knows exactly where the other one is. It's a 1v1. Let's see if Norbert can clutch it out.
Playing around the edge of the smoke, he's gonna walk inside. Norbert has been completely outplayed. Hades goes for the play, but Norbert, he's gonna tap it a second time, and in the end, he's gonna have more than enough time. The 1 versus 1-1, 14 and 6. This man is the only...
And AdreN with a deagle outside on the pistol.
Things going, but Doto, oh, the sheriff is in town, and he's gonna find a triple. Spinx with 1 more.
He's ready and waiting. He's gonna be called into action. neaLaN tries to go for that little boost. Won't work out. Norbert trades 1 back. 18 seconds. K23. They have to commit. They're gonna commit towards B here now. Hades holding for single. Gets the first. Mo is gonna be the last man alive as Hades finds a double. Well, he's come alive now on the CT side. We said
Looking forward to this one. I'm really happy that we got a chance to watch a fair shot of their CT side, because so far they're looking really good. And Norbert is gonna try and prove me wrong, taking down.
Set up their defenses. Snappi is going to be called into action. He's going to be hiding now. Peeks out, gets 1, and actually ducks away. It's absolutely huge. Finds a second on the fallback, and might even drop Mo as well. Low HP, but Mo will win that duel. Now we see dycha, the man that had all the information for his side. He's rotated down. He's already down.
dycha is such a dynamic player. Like, the amount of times that this guy is in a position where they're not ready for him. He's so mobile around the map, and he makes it really easier. But Mo is going to be able to pick himself up 1. Oh, I was starting to think about him winning this.
Sense side, I think they can get up and up now. If they can win this round, it would be absolutely huge. But Fame, he is gonna be finding that headshot onto Snappi. I think ENCE might struggle a little bit to get onto map point here, but I mean, anything is possible, especially with dycha in this position.
Yeah, absolutely, but he's gonna get overwhelmed. neaLaN taking him down. The bomb plant will be possible, and this might be K23 picking up their 8th round. As now ENCE, do you really get the chance to go for this one? No, you kind of go for the save. Like, and I love the fact that they don't get a bit over cocky in this scenario, because they realize, okay, we have a really big lead, but this might as well just escalate, and we don't really want to give them a chance to ruin our economy at this point. So now, oh, actually Norbert is going to find 1 more. Doto is going to fight back, but K23, they've given themselves a chance to at least try and make it look a bit closer than it already is.
Want to look a little bit closer, but I mean, you need perfect.
Let's see AdreN being aggressive around the edge of the smoke. He is going to be able to drop dycha, and that's a player that they've been struggling with for a long time now. But Hades there with the AWP, ready to fight back. 1 for 1 though. We know it always favors the T's, as they're gonna settle down and actually fall back and go for the re-smokes towards outside. That's a nice detail there. You know that dycha is out of the round, and you know that there's probably not gonna be another player reaggressing, so you kind of throw the fake with this one, and with Fame finding the kill on Snappi, this fake might work out perfectly, but Spinx, he hasn't moved the muscle. Oh, and his teammate as well, Doto. They haven't moved from this A-bomb side. This is working perfectly, but Spinx, now left all alone, he needs to step up. He needs to go huge, and he's going to be able to find only the single kill, which allows them to close out the round. That's going to be 9 on the board for K23. And actually...
Yeah, K23, I mean, yes, it's another round. Yes, it's a good round for them, but it's still very hard for me to look past the players group up in the lobby. Still yet to find a kill, but nobody's beat that smoke, and Doto's not ready. He goes down. Spinx, he's played that position too many times, and Norbert finds the double entry. ENCE, they could be saving once again. K23 look to get into double figures, but that kill might just entice.
A bit too late though, and the problem is that ENCE are already on 14, and only one mistake will just give them the K23 all 5 players, or rather all 4 players, in this door, as one is down towards the Vans, but Spinx and Doto, they just exchange blows, and just like that, this round might be as good as done.
Yeah, I think that's it. Fame and AdreN now are all that remain. AdreN goes down. Dia finds the headshot. It's Fame on 32 HP. They're covering all the angles, all the possibilities, and Hades will get them onto map.
And the big problem is that they need ENCE to make mistakes. And they haven't been making a lot of those, and this might be the beginning of the end. Doto with the kill, go for the boost. Hades, oh, they exchange blows. That was a really quick shot from Hades, and he's not going to be able to find a second. Fame finally taking him down. Man advantage lost for ENCE, and now the 4v4.
Yeah, now the 4v4, we see Spinx getting aggressive towards door. That smoke's going to cause T some problems, and there's a bigger problem. Dia to defend a lot of damage here onto Fame. They're going to try and put the bomb down. Snappi can peek out, takes him off the plant. Fame will at least get the trade, but all the K23 players, they're so low. That nade should take Fame down, just manages to dodge it. 10 seconds though. Fame punching the numbers in on the bomb. It will be at least planted, but it's into a 2v2, and that's it. ENCE, they close it out 16-10. What a fantastic series that ENCE just managed to close it out. And I mean, fair play to K23.